How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So in this video, we're going to look at 5 keys that are dropping in price. Some of them dropping by a lot, some of them barely at all. I'll give you my analysis of everything. And most of the time, if you comment below a key that you want me to look up, I'll look it up. So most of these comics on here are ones that you guys selected. So just put in a comment down below on any one of these up or down videos and let me know what you want to look up. And if it fits either going up or going down, I'll try to put it in here. All right, let's get in the first one. All right, the first one we got is Fantastic Four number 52. A 4.5 is down 60% from 1400 to about 576. A 7.0 is down 37% from 3000 to 1900. And a 9.2 is down 59% from 21,600 to 8,700 roughly. All right, so this is the first appearance of Black Panther. Now, interesting enough, you know, Black Panther 2 came out, but it didn't really feature the Black Panther, so to speak. It was more of like Shuri's journey to become the new Black Panther, but not T'Challa, the Black Panther that's in this one, but still the mantle of Black Panther, whatever. Nonetheless, it's going down. It doesn't seem like it's going down that much, you know, 59% from, 9.2, but whoever paid that 21,000, that is, I mean, if you look at the graph, you can see that it's kind of going like this, and then it just shoots way up, for that 9.2. So someone just paid way more than, I would say, market value at the time. So that's a lot of times you got to look at that. It's like you'll see a graph and then someone will just pay way above market value. And it's like, well, you kind of overpaid then and it's going down. So the drop looks more significant. So, but, the 7.0, it's from its high of 3,000 when it's, really hyped up. Now selling for 1,900 is not bad. Obviously, the 4.5 is not good. It's selling for 1,400, now down for 500 and something. But in the end, the buying Black Panther will be fine. You wouldn't have to worry about it. All right, next is we got Amazing Spider-Man 252. A 9.4 is up or down 51% from 531 to 260. A 9.6 is down 48% from 885 to 460. And a 9.8 is down 35% from 2451 to 1600. So really, it's not down that bad. I was surprised when I looked this up. Now, if you look at that graph, you can see it's coming along, and then the comic boom happens to straight up, like tripling in price. Most comics you'll see on here, they'll have that huge spike up, and then they've been slowly working their way down back to where they were before the huge comic boom. This one's kind of been pretty steady. I mean, 35% down from all-time high. That's what I'm saying. All-time high. It's down 35%. And I've also noticed that within the last couple months that most of them have a little uptick on it. Maybe that's because the Edge of Spider-Verse is coming out, who knows? But it's not doing that bad overall. Yes, 50% down for the 9.4 is not good, but as for like the 9.8, I mean, most of the stuff you see on here is like you're looking at 60, 70, sometimes 80 or 90% drops. So a 35% drop doesn't seem that bad. All right, next we got is Giant Size X-Men number 1. This was my most requested one in the comments. A 5.0 is down 58% from 4,500 to about 1,900. An 8.5 is down 58% from 9,300 to 3,900. And a 9.6 is down 59% from a little over 29,000, now selling for almost $12,000. So that's quite, now look at that one where it's going along and goes straight up and then it's been making its way back down. That's what you expect. So that's Spider-Man 252. Actually, not that bad. But nonetheless, this looks like 59, 58% across the board. That's pretty much most of them. But what I did notice is it's kind of flatlined for the last couple of months. And what I mean by flatline, I mean that like the price hasn't really been dropping or going up or going down. It's no longer going down. So it's just kind of like, came up, started going down, and then for the last couple of months, it's been kind of straight. Now, will that continue? I have no idea. I would suspect that maybe it's reached near its bottom. I would imagine with, as, the economy starts working out a little bit better and, X-Men is on the horizon. They're going to have to come out soon. I don't know what Marvel's going to do. I mean, the MCU is just kind of going downhill pretty fast. I mean, they have Guardians that comes out in a couple weeks that may, you know, light a fire under MCU, but who knows? So they got to come out with X-Men soon. People need something that they want to watch. And they have to write it and produce it well. But nonetheless, I am not worried about this book. If you guys know me, I have, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 at this point. Giant size X-Men #1s. I don't know what it is. It's a lot. I've done videos on it in the past. So I'm not worried about this book. What I'm personally going to do is I'm still going to hold most of them back. I sell some here and there, but I'm going to hold this. I imagine when Deadpool 3 comes out and you got the Wolverine in it, spiking it up, and then they'll probably announce some kind of X-Men something. I think that would be probably a good time to let go of a chunk of them. I'll probably never really let go of a lot of them because to me, this is like a long-term investment. But I'll probably, you don't need so many. So I'll probably let go of a chunk then. But I still think this is a great book. It's always on my like top 10 Bronze Age investments, probably in like, the top 2 or 3. So yes, this is a good book. Journey Mystery 85, first appearance of Loki. A 2.5 is down 47% from about 3,000 to 1,575. A 4.0 is down 60% from 6,200 to about 2,500. And a 6.0 is down 42% from 7,200 to 4,200. Yeah, I mean, Loki season 2 is coming out. That might help a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about this book long term. As long as they keep using the character Loki. To be honest, like prior to, him being in, what was he in Thor 1? Was that the first one he was in? I mean, he was a character, like a villain of, a lot of superheroes, but not like a huge, it wasn't like the Joker, like status, or even the Green Goblin or things like that. But, I mean, he happened to be successful in his TV shows and movies and stuff like that. So good for that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about this book long term. I think, in my opinion, I think it'll hover around the 50 to 60% drop. That's where it's going to hover around. I don't imagine this going down to a 70% drop. I don't imagine this book being that. So where it's at, like the 42% drop, could I see that dropping a little more? Yeah, down to like 50 something, sure. The one that's already at 60%, could it drop down to like 63, 64%? Sure. But I don't imagine it. This is not the type of book that's going to drop to the 70% category from its peak. So some of these different grades are kind of at near the lowest. Now, I'm not saying you buy it now and all of a sudden it's going to shoot up again, but I'm just saying it's probably near its lowest. It could just trade sideways for like, a year or something like that. So. All right, last on the list is Werewolf by Night number 37. This is the third appearance of Moon Knight. A 7.5 is down 56% from 225 to 100. 9.2 is down 43% from 351 to 200. And 9.4 is down 46% from 400 to 215. I don't know. It's not like the first appearance of Moon Knight. This is going to be one of it's as Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night 32 goes down, obviously all the other keys are going to go down with it. When that goes up, then these will go up too. But it's like a slow. So if Werewolf by Night 32 starts going up, it's going to take a while for this one to like, oh, okay, I'm going to start going up too. So I don't know. Will I see a 9.4 reaching the heights of 400? Yeah, in like 10 years or something like that, possibly. That'll be it. Have a good day.